Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. You've seen the title and you can tell already I'm about to unbox a VR headset. Not one I had planned on buying, but it wasn't very much money, so I figured what the heck, let's try it out because the jury is very much out for me as far as PlayStation VR goes, and this is a very inexpensive alternative that I thought, well, let's at least give it a whirl. This was all spurred on by my recent purchase of an LG Nexus X5 cell phone, and it has Google Cardboard capability in it. Yeah, you can see there, if you've got something that you can tilt your head with, you'll actually be able to see both of those displays together. But without a Google Cardboard headset, you're kind of hooped. So I asked a friend of mine, hey, do you know anybody who at least has the actual Google Cardboard, like just the pieces of cardboard itself? Because I want to try this thing out and see whether it's any good, how fun would the whole VR experience be. And he said, well, actually, you can just borrow my Utopia 360 here because he really likes it and he highly recommends it. And the way this Utopia works, you've got a little sliding door there where the camera window will obviously fit in there. You just pop it open, put any cell phone inside there. You've got your two eyepieces there, and they snap shut. Oh, one other thing he mentioned to me with any of these Google Cardboard things, and this is old hat for anybody who's actually done the Google Cardboard thing. There's a little button that pushes. If you look right there on the bridge of the nose, if you push this button, it pushes out a little, like a little thumb, and that's how you interact with these Google Cardboard games. So I thought, oh, okay, yeah, I'll try it out. It's been pretty cool, and I've been impressed enough to at least say, you know what, let's give this VR thing a proper shake. Now, disadvantages of this, my phone is really big and doesn't quite fit into this clasp very well, and when I close it, it won't close all the way. Because I've got this carrying case on the phone, it makes it just that slightly bit too big, and as a result, this thing, the door on here, won't actually close all the way, and because it's my friend, I didn't think I wanted to jimmy around too much. So basically, as I've been testing it, I put the phone in there, and it doesn't close, so I've had to kind of hold it with my hand and look around, and I thought, okay, yeah, it's working, but you know what? Maybe I should just get myself my own VR headset. And so without any further ado, let's open this thing up. I got this on Amazon for 20 bucks, and with shipping, it only came to a grand total of 25. And there it is. My goodness, it's so tiny. Wow. Yeah, this is the VR Go, the virtual world in the pocket. And it looks almost like scuba gear helmet stuff. Well, there's hardly anything in here, but field of view up to 96%. Portable folded design. Now that's what I really like. Kind of like a pair of scuba gear goggles. These things actually pump, like you can take your finger and apparently push it forward, and so when it's not in use, it actually collapses down. So let's open this up and see what it looks like inside. Okay, I think, what else we got there? That's just the instructions or warranty or what have you. So this is it. Let's open it up. That looks like a lid. Oh no, wait, there we go. That's the hinge. Okay, there we go. Take that. Open it up. Ooh, very space age looking. How does this come out of here? What do I do? Oh, okay. Oh, and it even has a little microfiber thing. That's cool. All right, so wow, that's really cool. It's actually very compact. I mean, here's my friend's Utopia 360, and you can see, look at the difference in profile there. This thing is much smaller. Now, how is this going to work? I know I could read the instructions. Oh, okay, we got little protective lenses, or protective screens on the lenses there, which I will do in a second. I think you just kind of, oh, there we go. So that comes out there, and then I think the whole thing does pop. There we go. Wow, look at that. That is very slick. And then this just opens up, and there's my strap, so I'll put that on in a second. And what I like is because it's any amount of size of phone. Apparently, I read the reviews of this before I considered buying it, and they say that it will fit, I think, up to an iPhone 6 Plus. So a really, really big phone will fit in there. And what's kind of nice is you just lie it down and it clips into place, as opposed to that other one where you had to, open the little jaws and it may or may not fit. So that's pretty nice. Got a little adjustment there for the lenses. No individual focus, and there's a little button there. I don't know if you can make that out. Popping out there. Can you see that? Probably not. Anyway, there's the little capacitive thumb thing. Yeah. I wonder if you can do anything to increase the. I wonder if there's any, like on the other one, you could at least focus forward and back each lens. Doesn't look like you can do that here. But to be honest, I did try messing with the lenses. In fact, I had to adjust that one on my friend's Utopia. And I found even adjusting it forward and back, it didn't really help. So maybe that's kind of pointless. Anyway, so what I'll do is I'm going to feed these through all these different hooks and try it on. Just a sec. Alright, so I got all the straps on, and there's the front there. Obviously put the phone in there in a second. Let's see what this thing is even like putting it on here. There you go. I can't see you, but I think you can see my eyes in there. Very light. Wow. Like super light. And it feels like a scuba mask, actually. It feels, great capture around here. There's no light getting in at all. I can see a little bit under the nose area there. I almost feel like my eyes are so close to the lenses that they're like maybe brushing up against them. But I think what that is the nose piece is kind of riding up. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm actually, I feel like I'm very close to the lenses. I hope that's nothing to be worried about. Okay, so that's that. Now let's try and put the phone into this thing. Let's see what we get. There it is there, running that racing game thing. I think it should just sit nicely in here and clip in. Oh, maybe not. Maybe a little farther up. Oh, let's see. Let's try it that way. Not quite. Hold on. Okay, I did manage to get it in there. It's got to sit fairly high up. But yeah, you can make out the camera there and the thing. And so that's it on. You can probably see the game playing inside there. No, not really, but regardless. Alright, so now I'm going to actually put it on and try it out and see what it actually is like to do VR with this thing. I do really like that that sort of scuba mask popping out thing. That's a really nice feature, and it looks kind of cool. It's got this, Terminator vision kind of IR goggle sort of thing looking to it. So I quite like the look of it. All right, let's try it out. And now with the phone installed, so this will be interesting. In order to make it line up perfectly with the separation of the two goggles, I had to slide the phone over. I would almost think it should sit more that way, but in order for it to line up with the separation, I've had to move it this way. And as you can see, the lip of the little metal ring there is very close to the camera. I hope that isn't going to affect tracking. But this is my first time trying this. Let's see what we got. Still doing that racing game. Okay. Ooh. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's nice. And, whoa, I'm still trying to figure this out. Yeah, no, this looks nice and clear. Very light. Nice wide range of field of view, like I mentioned. Now let's just try adjusting these two little guys here. And of course I'm crashing as I'm doing it. Well, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, this is actually nice. I have to tilt my head in order to play the racing game. Sorry, I know I look like an idiot. In fact, I won't even do that. I'll just let it run while I'm talking. But yeah, no, this is actually, this almost seems to have more I feel like I'm closer to the screen on this than I did on my friend's 360 there. This is actually very nice, and the sharpness is good, really light. We're going to have to try out some of these 360 videos in a second as well. I've seen my fair share of roller coaster games and roller coaster experiences, so I'll try that out. But yeah, no, this is very good, actually. It's really clear, very light. I love the fact that it'll then collapse down and stick in that little box there. I'm very pleased. I think I can see, now, it looks like there's little flecks of dirt, which I'm thinking are on the lenses, so I'm going to give them a clean in a second. But otherwise, I'm very happy. I mean, it's in really clear, close proximity. You know, having tried that other one, at least I know what to look for. This feels pretty good. So, yeah, thumbs up. Well, I'm going to just finish with some early impressions. I really need to put this thing through its paces to find out what are all the benefits and disadvantages. I found a few already just in the first couple minutes of using this thing. Benefits, $20 Canadian. That's awesome. With shipping it was like 25 something or other. So yeah, super great price tag. I like the fact that this whole thing can collapse down like a scuba mask. That's great. It's really light. Excellent way to block out light from everything. The disadvantages, the things I'm not terribly thrilled with yet. Oh, one last other nice thing. Compared to that other one, the screen seems larger and bigger and closer. So really, really nice. I like that. Maybe that's because, remember I said I felt like these lenses were really close to my eyes, that my eyelashes might actually brush against them. Maybe that's why the thing looks so large. It's like it's magnified the normal view, so that's really good. Now, downsides, okay, this isn't really major, but I did find that when I was trying out a few apps, let's see if I can open it here, the picture was like weirdly crooked, like one screen was higher than the other. So that's obviously, you know, there's a bit of give here. I don't know if it's coming through in camera, but you can have, depending on what way you slap this thing in here, it might be a little tilted this way, a little bit tilted that way. So the solution I found, find something with the line that up with the divider, then set the phone down flat and look at it and just see, is it all squared up? Yes, it is. Raise it slightly up a bit because it does have to clear that hinge. And then when everything looks good, just snap it in place. Like that. So that's good. Another thing now, again, I haven't given this thing its full test. I'll do a follow-up review later once I've really put it through its paces. But the button doesn't seem to do much. I mean, it is reacting. There were some videos I could see where at least like a little cursor would appear saying, oh, did you want to interact? So, but it seems like I really had to dig on it. Then again, I couldn't quickly find, like my first time with VR, I couldn't find something that really did test. I tried a few games that I thought were using the button. They don't. They just look at something and it starts happening, shooting your guns by looking at stuff. So, I'm not sure yet, excuse me, I'm not sure yet what I would say for how well the button acts. I will do a follow-up review with more detail, but honestly, there's that, remember I mentioned the nose, there's the nose piece there. It's a soft material, it's very comfortable, but it does feel like you're really close up to the lenses there. However, yeah, I love this. I love the fact that it can collapse down and go into that carrying case. Initial impressions, very, very nice. Thumbs up. All right, well, I'm going to pack it up now and squish it all down. Look at that. That is awesome. Look at how small that thing packs up. And then I just put it into its carrying case here. And I'm ready for VR on the go. In fact, that's the name, the VR Go. So I'll put a link down below to where this, where I got this on Amazon. Which way does it go? That way or that way? I think it goes that way. Yeah, it does pack up. I'll mess with that later. Yeah, the VR Go, I'll put a link down below where I got this on the Amazon.ca website. I'm assuming you can get this on Amazon.com as well. First impressions, really, really like it. And until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.